Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today we are watching The Prince of Egypt, because I'm a bad Jew who needs to remind myself about Passover. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome if you're new. Today, we are diving on into The Prince of Egypt. This movie has been around for a long time. It released in 1998, so I was like 5 at the time. It's been a long time since I've seen this one. I have definitely not seen this since I was a wee child, but I definitely remember watching it a few times in Jewish school. I used to go to Jewish school when I was really, really young, but it's been a hot minute, and somebody suggested this movie to me as an idea for Passover, and I was like, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I don't always watch films around certain holidays anymore. I feel like I used to do that more in the start of my channel, and then as I kind of got deeper into more and more movies, my film repertoire started expanding a bit. I just stopped doing that because I felt like it was a bit much. But I will make an exception for this movie. I feel like this is one of those movies that you can't really watch it at any other time but Passover. I mean, you really could. It's a great story, great music, but if I'm gonna watch it, I might as well watch it during Passover. And I'm a bad Jew, so I need some brownie points because I'll like celebrate the Jewish holidays, but I don't necessarily observe them. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember the last time I fasted for Yom Kippur. It's been a while, okay? Don't tell my bubby. She won't like that. And I've attended, or hosted many a Passover Seder in recent years. That's not new for me either, but I haven't kept kosher for Passover in a long, long, long time. So anyway, I need to get my Jewish points elsewhere, and we're gonna do that by watching this movie. I pretty much only remember one song from this film, and it's the song that Moses' mother is singing when she's like putting him in the basket. It's so beautiful. Like, it always gets stuck in my head. So I'm very excited to hear that song again. And I'm just excited to see what this movie has in store. Like, I'm very familiar with the story of Passover, the story of Moses and the parting of the Red Sea and the plagues and all that. We go over it every Passover. So it's that story is up here. I have that in the noggin. But when it comes to this movie, there's much that I don't remember. So without any further ado, I think it's finally time to grab a drink, maybe some wine, grab a snack, maybe some matzah, and let's get into The Prince of Egypt. Not like that. It's a kid's movie, okay? Stop. Just, geez. On a holiday, really? I'm over here like bopping and dancing when it's like a song about my people being slaves, but it's just the music is just so good. Like, obviously rough times, but it's a vibe, you know? I forgot how good this song is. Oh my God. It has like a very religious vibe. Like, a lot of the songs remind me of songs I've sung in synagogue, except with a more musical theater, theatrical, grand vibe. Oh, so sad. All the sons being murdered. Oh, the music, dude, it's so good. I can't. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Hush now, my baby, be still, love, don't cry. Dude, this mama, she was really just putting her faith that this baby was gonna make it somewhere safe. She's like, I know there's crocodiles and in the river, but here you go. Whether or not you believe in this kind of stuff or you don't believe in this story, like, it's still a beautiful story. Oh, like, can you imagine having to do this as a mom? This is horrible. I'm a wreck. I also just started my period today, probably a bad decision, and I'm just realizing I don't have tissues here, so that's great. That was a real dumb move on my part. Yeah, here it comes, crocodile. Oh, they're all fighting over it. Those hippos just saved that baby's life. This baby is lucky that a mama bear found it. She just asked no questions. She went, oh, you're so cute. Of course I'll take you in. Oh, the resentment started already.
Come, Ramesses. We will show Pharaoh your new baby brother.
He's like, Mom, I really liked being an only child. I don't know if I'm a fan of this. Like those two songs. They overlap so well. Oh, it's so good. What a good way to open a movie, bro. All right, I can calm down now. Stop crying.
Hey, Ramesses, how'd you like your face carved on a wall? Someday, yes. How about now?
Oh man. This is like the equivalent of like two brothers growing up in privilege, just like shredding their dad's like Bentleys or Ferraris or whatever down the street, you know? At least they get along, but oh, these two. I feel like I remember those two. Whoop! But also they kind of remind me of like the guys in Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. We painted a smiley on the face. Oh. Well, clearly, the workmanship, I know it was slave labor, but, you know, if the nose can just fall off like that, I think we had more structural problems. Well, I'm glad y'all had a good time because I think you're gonna get grounded.
You don't think we'll get in trouble for this, do you? No, not a chance.
What? He really thought he was not gonna get in trouble. That shows how much they've gotten away with in the past.
I goaded Ramesses on, and so I am responsible.
Responsible. And do you know the meaning of that word, Ramesses?
He's gonna put more pressure on his firstborn son, huh?
One damaged temple does not destroy centuries of tradition.
But one weak link can break the chain of a mighty dynasty.
Wow, and you're just really putting a lot of pressure on him when literally Moses just said, it's my bad, sorry. He's whistling the theme. Crazy. It's so subtle. It's like he doesn't even know where the song came from, but it was like in his core. He just happened to whistle it. He was around when it was sung to him, but not like he'd be cognizant of that.
You will manage to bring the greatest kingdom on earth to ruin.
Tell me this, Moses, tell me this. Why
Where's he taking a bag of wine?
I'm the one who ends up in trouble.
He really is a troublemaker.
I am so upset.
You might as well.
Oh my God. They really are. They're like, we're just gonna dump it on the staff. Oh my God.
I propose that the high priests offer tribute to their new regent.
An excellent idea. Okay.
Oh, the high priests that were just dumped, the wine that was just dumped on them. A girl? Oh, they're gonna do magic. Yeah. Well, not magic, whatever.
Stolen from faraway land.
Oh no, it's magic. Right. I forgot they just stole a girl.
Let me go!
As you wish.
You guys are horrible. She's disappointed in this behavior, yeah. Even though she's participating in a culture that encourages it. But I mean, she can't be responsible for everything.
My first act as regent is to appoint Moses as royal chief architect.
Oh no, you gotta go to work, son. You have responsibilities now. Oh, she's mad at you. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll come around if you apologize. Oh, now you feel bad, yeah, huh? After you humiliated her, she's already been kidnapped. That's not really her. Is she gonna attack him or something? I feel like she's like hiding. The dogs! She tied up the dogs too. Oh, she's already escaped. She got her camel too. She's resourceful, bro. They really kidnapped a feisty one. I don't even know how they got her here in the first place.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I think those are his siblings, huh?
Freedom? Why would I care about that?
Oh.
Because you're our brother.
Oh. He doesn't know, babe.
But you're here. You must know.
Be careful, slave.
Oh, my good prince. She's exhausted from the day's work. Not that it was too much. We quite enjoyed it.
Uh-huh, yeah, they loved it.
And knows not to whom she speaks.
I know to whom I speak, Aaron.
Miriam, I know. You're right, but be careful.
God saved you to be our deliverer.
Enough of this.
And you are, Moses.
She's really giving him so much information when he's not ready for it. She's gonna sing the song. Wait, it's all coming back to me now.
Sleep as you're rocked by the stream.
And the wind is really working with her to make this moment magical. When you dream. She looks the same as her mother there with the wind in the hair.
Cool and clean and all I've ever known, all I ever wanted.
He's starting to go on his journey, his hero's journey. Everything's different now. The status quo was set and now it's all falling apart.
All I ever wanted.
I love that he's actually singing this in his head. Like it's his inner monologue. We're not seeing him mouth the words, you know? Oh, Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this like 2D art scene. Like his nightmare. Like he's being shown what happened when he was a baby. It's actually cool that they're doing it with this style of animation and artwork because like it's reminiscent of like what you would see on the walls in Egypt. Oh yeah, he's seeing the order being demanded. Yeah, in the artwork. Yeah, it's going to prove that it actually happened. Yeah, it happened.
The Hebrews grew too numerous.
Where have I heard that before? Familiar.
They were only slaves.
Yeah, now he's starting to realize what he's been indoctrinated into. Yeah, dude. Dude, you were probably talking like that just a matter of days ago.
Be careful, slave.
And now he's like, I am one of them.
Why did you choose me?
Because you showed up via Postmates delivery. I feel like the only way I can cope with the emotions I'm dealing with is just by making bad jokes. Sorry.
Now you know the truth, love. Now forget.
Now you know it, so forget and be content. What the f? She just wants him to be happy and not think too hard about it. She's like, honey, I liked you better when you weren't thinking about these things.
I'm not merely going to restore this temple. I will make it more grand.
Great, with all of the slave labor. And now he's in charge of like overseeing, he's like the architect, right? So he's starting to see things in a new light and have more guilt. Starting to actually be like a Jew now, Jewish guilt. It's inevitable. It's crazy how he could have so much fun and be so smiley and disassociate before. Like he never even cared before. And now that he knows he can't help himself. It's like affecting him so deeply now. Meanwhile, all this was around him before.
Stop it!
Miriam, no.
Somebody's got to stop this!
There's nothing that we can do.
Stop it. Stop! Stop it! Stop!
Bro! How did it, what? How did he get up there so fast? And also, he just fucking killed a guy. I love that you're committed to the cause now, Moses, but we didn't need to kill him. We could have just asked him to stop.
Moses, let me go.
No, wait.
You saw what happened. I just killed a man.
We can take care of that.
We can take care of that.
I can't stay here any longer.
Oh.
No!
I'm not who you think I am.
Oh. I am sad because you're like watching a relationship between brothers completely devolve, but he's becoming a better person, even if he did just kill a guy. It is sad. Oh, it is sad.
Goodbye, brother.
Oh, you knew it had to happen. Sorry. It's gonna get buried in the sand immediately so fast. Of course. Oh, all right, now we're just in Dune. Oh, is it her? Zipporah? Oh. Oh, it's her camel, but she's not on it.
Please.
Why is her camel just out here wandering in the desert? Oh my God. I don't know if Moses is in any position to defend these kids from like thieves, but at the same, well,
Aren't these your camels?
he's doing actually remarkably well for after wandering days in the desert with no water. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, gonna pass out again. Oh, it's a well.
What are you girls doing?
Oh, here she is. Good thing he's in a different outfit. Has a different hairdo. Oh, why do I feel like she's gonna drop him back in? No, she recognized him. Oh no. Hey, she did help you though. I mean, she did humiliate her, but he did help her. You know, he felt bad later.
I've done nothing in my life worth honoring.
First you rescue Zipporah from Egypt, then you defend my younger daughters from brigands. You think that is nothing?
You did save a man from being whipped too, even if you did kill a guy. He's got a lot of guilt to make up for though, I see. I love that the dance even matches up with like traditional dances, you know? It's like they're doing the hora. Oh yes, we love a time jump and a nice little healing editing transition. He's just effortlessly, like he's naturally good at being a sheep herder out of nowhere. He's had no training, but she'll teach him. Oh.
Wealth or strength or size, and how much he gained or how much he gained.
Oh, he put flowers on her staff? That's sweet. Oh, that was them deciding to get married. Oh, he seems like a cool dad, honestly. This place is a vibe. This place is a party, man. But man, he's got to start thinking about Miriam and Aaron at some point. The sheep's gonna draw him away for something important. Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna run over here. Come on. God has a message for you. You think it would have come when he was, wandering the desert, basically hallucinating because he was too dehydrated. Yep, here we go. God really loves to operate through the wind in this movie. The wind in his sister's hair, the wind in his mother's hair, now the wind in his hair. It's his favorite method.
I have seen the oppression of my people in Egypt, so I have come down to deliver them out of slavery.
Through you, you are going to do everything for me.
You've chosen the wrong messenger. How can I even speak to these people? Who made man's mouth?
God's not very patient. For someone who's got, all of eternity and all of the time to explain something, he's not very patient. He's like,
I told you I picked you, all right? Enough is enough.
Moses, I shall be with you when you go to the king of Egypt.
He's like, all right, that tactic didn't work. I'll be a little nicer.
You shall do my wonders.
Yeah, and whatever you believe is fine. If you believe in this or not, it's all good. It's my culture. It doesn't have to be yours. But either way, it's a fun story. But realistically, there was probably some substance involved, if I had to guess. And now it's just a regular bush. Oh, that sheep was literally doing the Lord's work. He's like, honey, I just got a promotion. Oh man, we're gonna see brother again. It's been a long time. Oh, they're getting a welcome party. Interesting. I wonder if Ramesses is gonna recognize Zipporah, considering she looks exactly the same in the same outfit and everything.
Ramesses.
Yeah, you both grew up a bit.
Moses? Is it really?
I love how he's like, is it really you? I did hire a bunch of dancers to welcome you, but...
Your Majesty, we are compelled to remind you that this man committed a serious crime against the gods.
You guys are buzzkills, okay?
The punishment for such a crime...
Death!
We hesitate to say.
You did not hesitate at all.
I am the morning and the evening star.
Ramesses.
It shall be as I say.
Oh. He's like, this is awkward because you're not gonna like what I have to say next. It's probably pretty important that he get pardoned first, though.
You know I am a Hebrew, and the God of the Hebrews came to me.
What?
I just imagine God coaching him on everything he had to say here.
Behold, the power of God.
Oh. He's turned into a snake. He's not even phased. Look at him. He's like, oh, this old trick. I've seen this kind of magic before.
Very well, Moses. I'll play along. Hotep, hoi.
Oh, yeah. A song. A song is coming. Time for some theater. Oh, they just always have people ready to go to, turn on a spotlight. To be fair, they definitely have better effects than God. God could do a little bit better than just turning the staff into a snake, Oh, they did the same thing, huh? He ate them both. Interesting. Meanwhile, no one's paying attention to that. It's all flash and sizzle with these guys.
Do you still not understand what Seti was?
He was a great leader.
His hands bore the blood of thousands of children.
Slaves.
My people. And I can no longer hide in the desert while they suffer at your hands.
Yeah, it's really... Oh, he's about to get mad now. It's so sad.
You have returned, only to free them.
Oh, he looks hurt. He's like, you didn't come to say hi? Oh, now he's gonna be mean. Now it's on.
I do not know this god. Neither will I let your people go.
Ramesses, please, you must listen.
I will not be the weak.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't want to be what his father said. I will say he still does have love for Moses because he could easily take back his pardon. He didn't do that. which is interesting.
Ramesses!
Ooh, he projecting.
Let my people go!
Oh, he's gonna keep trying.
I will hear no more of this Hebrew nonsense. Bring him to me.
Bring him to me. Interesting.
Moses!
No!
Don't worry, he's got God on his side. It's gonna be fine. Oh, here he goes. He's getting involved. The man upstairs. Oh, it's the first of many plagues.
Father, it's
Blood!
Yep, that's the first one.
Yes, we are going to demonstrate the superior might of our God.
Right, with a bowl and dye. Yeah, except that it's a whole river, dude, from a stick. I love how he sees the magic from the priest and it really reassures him. This one would probably get me the most. I mean, the last one's the worst for sure, but I hate bugs, so that would be pretty disturbing, but it's pretty deserved.
To laugh was all I ever wanted.
Oh, the song coming back around. Oh.
Why must you call down another?
Even he has the leprosy. He's still unfazing him. There's only one that's gonna phase him.
Ramesses, please, talk to me. We could always talk here.
Oh, everything's different now.
Why can't things be the way they were before?
Father.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Isn't that the man who did all this?
Oh, no.
But one must wonder why.
He told you why. It's pretty easy to understand.
I am the morning and the evening star. I am Pharaoh.
Something else is coming.
Something else.
Much worse than anything before.
Something much worse. And he's probably not allowed to tell him what, which is so sad.
Think of your son.
I do.
No, you're not.
Hebrews have been nothing but trouble.
So maybe let him go.
Ramesses, you bring this upon yourself.
Oh, it's so sad. But we all knew he wasn't gonna see reason.
Take a lamb, and with its blood...
Yeah, kill a lamb. All the poor dead lambs. Oh, closed it just in the nick of time. Oh, all the poor innocent kids. Girl, close the curtain, girl. You know what's interesting that you think, now that I think about it, Ramses is the firstborn in his family, but I guess it only applies to kids being taken. Maybe God, just as a particular kind of cruelty, was like, nah, I'm just gonna leave him alive. We need him to be alive. Doesn't apply to him. It is really sad. Oh God, you came the next day, bro?
You and your people
Well, you said you'd do the same thing.
have my permission to go.
And your father did virtually the same thing to the Hebrews. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but it's fucking deserved, bruh.
There can be miracles
When you believe. Dude, the music fucking slaps in this movie. I'm sorry.
There can be miracles.
Oh, dude, the harmonies and the chorus, the choral powers in this movie are just amazing. Who knows what miracles? I haven't sung that high in a long time. Can't do it. Oh, the layers are just so beautiful. A shofar. Yes. Those things are really hard to blow, by the way. I've tried. He changed his mind. Surprise, surprise. Not like he's gonna take him back, but probably just has vengeance on his mind. A fire tornado out of the Red Sea? Are you kidding me? Wow, God, you are extra. He really bought them some time with that, with that move.
You shall do my wonders.
Oh, they did a great job with the artwork for that, dude. That looks so sick. All right, guys, come on, chop, chop, time to go. Hello, we just sung a song about believing. You have to believe. in miracles. Come on, chop chop. Oh, is Aaron gonna go? Is he gonna take the first step? Yeah. All right, chop chop. God's gonna hold the fire tornado for a little bit, but you do need to move. Woo! That's cool. How big are the fucking fish in here? What? Oh no. God really is like that sometimes, huh? Like, I'm sorry, but God is just so dramatic. He's like, you know what? Just in the nick of time, I'll drop this fire tornado so they can chase you and really amp up the stakes. But it's not like they're not going to be able to run through on horses and carts. So I guess that's fair. Oh, that's the tactic. I see. Oh, there we go. I knew they were going to wash away, but I didn't realize he'd close it off like that. Oh, wow. You're lucky you're even alive, bro. Are you kidding me? Man, him and Miriam really, they're not much for talking, huh? They just like staring at each other a lot and understanding what's behind the eyes. Yay, now let's go wander in the desert for a really long time. Dude, I really feel like the music in this movie is a 10 out of 10. It's iconic. It's amazing. So I'm going to get into my rating for this movie and just keep this outro really short and sweet because this movie is short and sweet. For the sound design, I obviously have to give this movie a 10 out of 10. I mean, I think the music is incredible. I love all of the layers and the harmonies. I'm a sucker for choral music. I'm also a sucker for religious music, especially if it's my religion, like it's going to touch a certain chord. So the Hebrew that was incorporated in the Hebrew prayers, especially towards the end, were just, really nostalgic for me and sweet to hear. I also just love it when a movie taps back into a theme and has that theme kind of sprinkled throughout the musical. I will say in this instance, we probably heard it maybe, one too many times, but it's a really good theme. The little hush now, my baby. Hearing that like musicality over and over and over again. Maybe it was like one too many times, but I also really love the emotional threading that can happen in a story when you do have that theme that kind of comes back in over and over and over. And it served a really strong function in the story for Moses to recognize that he actually was related to Miriam and was Hebrew. So yeah, I just really love the music in this movie, and I think it's all really good, so I'd have to give it a 10 out of 10. Next is the production value, and I think I'm a little split on this. Some of the artwork is really stunning, especially some of the landscapes, like the desert landscapes and the clouds, some of the plagues and the editing sequences with some of the musical numbers, with transitions with Moses growing up, or with the plague number, or the whole river sequence in the beginning with the basket floating down the river. I do think a lot of the artwork is really great in this movie, but I also think it's not completely my style when it comes to the character design for a lot of the people. Like, for instance, I feel like Miriam as a kid, her features almost looked so weird to see on a child. It almost looked like they were trying to make an adult look like a child. And you see the same character design in The Road to El Dorado too, which is a movie I was really familiar with as a kid. It's that same kind of style from DreamWorks back in the day. I'm just not a super big fan of it, but I did like what they did with the 2D animation with the wall art, like the hieroglyphs and the imagery that you typically see in Egyptian temples. I thought that was a really unique way to portray Moses's backstory as he was kind of like remembering or kind of relearning the history of what his father did. I thought that was a fun tool to utilize that method of storytelling. I also just really like the way the Red Sea looks at the end when it's parted. It just looks so epic, and it almost looks different than any of the other landscapes. It has kind of a different feel to it and style to it that does feel ethereal and otherworldly. It looks very jarring, but still really powerful and beautiful. So I really liked a lot of the landscape artwork in this movie and a lot of the imagery that we saw, especially with some of the musical numbers, like when that song came back around later in the movie when Ramesses and Moses are singing together about how I think it's the plague number, but there was a lot of imagery where, their faces were split together or they were opposing side by side. I do think that the creatives behind this did a great job with the imagery in this story. I think I would just deduct some points based on my personal preference of some some of the character design specifically. So with all that being said, I would give the production value an 8.5 out of 10. For the acting, I would also give this movie a 10 out of 10. I think it's really solid. I love a lot of the singers that I was hearing in this story, and I think Val Kilmer did a great job. R.I.P. He passed away recently, so I didn't know that he was in this movie when I sat down to watch it today. I was watching it because of the holiday, but it's definitely fitting to be watching some of his work since he just recently passed. And I think he did a fantastic job with it. I really enjoyed a lot of the other actors in the cast as well. I just think it was pretty solid, and I don't really have any criticisms, so I would just give it a 10 out of 10. And then last but not least is the story. And just from a writing perspective and a story perspective, like whether or not you believe that any of this actually happened, that's not really what I'm here to talk about. I think it's an incredible story, definitely very moving, especially in the very beginning. I think the way that this film starts with this mother being forced into this horrible choice and this decision to send her baby down the river and pray that her baby will be okay. It's really emotionally gripping. It tugs at the heartstrings immediately. And the theme is perfectly composed to overlay with Deliver Us in such a beautiful way. They almost feel like two separate songs that just overlay together perfectly. I think it's such a great way to start a story. It just really drops you into the stakes and gets you invested pretty much immediately with how emotional it is. I really feel like the whole first half of the film is very compelling, and then it's still really compelling throughout the second half, but I do think there's a lot less dialogue almost and a lot more long pauses of looking at each other dramatically and some beautiful editing sequences and still some great musical numbers in the second half of the film. But it does feel like there's a little bit less meat there, even though the stakes have raised in a way and the plagues are insane and the drama with the final plague is so dark and intense. But I do think there's some moments where perhaps there could just be a bit more dialogue or it could be a bit fuller. But also on the other hand, I like that this movie is short and sweet and it kind of gets to the point. It tells the story efficiently and in a way that most people can follow and understand, and just has really great music. So I also enjoy it from that perspective. So with all that being said, I would give the story a 7 out of 10. So that leaves me with a score of 35.5 out of 40, which is an 88. So yeah, I fell somewhere in between the Rotten Tomato critic score and the audience score. I'm definitely biased with a story like this because I grew up with it and it tugs on the heartstrings for me a bit more than I think for other people. I think if you didn't necessarily have the cultural connection or you weren't necessarily invested in the story as much or didn't watch it as a kid, it probably wouldn't score as high. But I do think it's well done for what it is. I think it's really beautiful and the music is just like, oh, amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this movie with me, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up so that I know and I can watch more things like this in the future with all of y'all. Maybe we can revisit The Road to El Dorado. It's not really the same, but you know, DreamWorks. Definitely let me know any other suggestions you might have for me to check out in the comments down below. Subscribe if you want to, and until the next one, stay golden and happy Passover. Bye.